Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Listen, y'all gonna have to tell me what y'all think. Okay, so this is according to people.com. I first saw this on the Neighborhood Talk. Um, let's just get into it. So Elon Musk offered Ashley St. Clair $15 million plus $100,000 a month in support to keep quiet about their son. So Elon Musk offered to pay Ashley St. Clair a hefty sum to keep their child a secret. According to a report from the Wall Street Journal, the Tesla founder, 53, offered to pay the 26-year-old influencer a one-time payment of $15 million as well as $100,000 a month in support to keep quiet about their infant son. A source close to St. Clair confirmed with People that Musk offered St. Clair the money in exchange for her silence about the child. The insider can also confirm that similar agreements have been negotiated with other mothers of Musk's children. A representative for Musk did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. Elsewhere in the report from the Wall Street Journal, it was revealed that St. Clair's infant son, who was previously referred to as RSC, is named Romulus. The article also revealed that the results of Musk's paternity test in the case, according to a report from LabCorp, Musk's probability of paternity was 99.99999%. A spokesperson for St. Clair confirmed to People that a paternity test showed there is almost 100% probability of paternity, as well as the infant's name. In February 2025, St. Clair posted an announcement on X revealing that she and Musk welcomed a child together in September of 2024. Musk is also the father of 13 children. Girl, Musk is also the father of 13 children, whom he shares with three other women. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety, but in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so regardless of the harm it will cause, she wrote at the time. I intend to allow our child to grow in a normal and safe environment, St. Clair continued. For that reason, I ask that the media honor our child's privacy and refrain from invasive reporting. Girl. And then they went on to say that Elon said that I don't know if the child is mine. This is at the time. I don't know if the child is mine or not. Well, at the time when they didn't know if the child was his. I don't know if the child is mine or not, but I'm not against finding out. No court order is needed, he wrote on X. Despite not knowing for sure, I have given Ashley $2.5 million, and I'm sending her $500,000 a year. I'll put the link to this article in the description box. So this is okay. So Ayesha Howard. Long story short, Ayesha Howard is, I guess, an influencer. Girl, she had a baby. She has two children, I believe. Well, the second child she just had was with a basketball player named Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is on his third or fourth baby mama, 3 or 4 children. I think it's 4 and 4. He told her from the get-go he did not want the baby. He told her basically he didn't want the baby. Ayesha decided to keep the baby, and she was trying to file child support in California. He was saying that she only wanted to try and file child support in California to receive a bigger child support payment. He was saying that she lived in Georgia. I think Atlanta, but Georgia, more than likely Atlanta, girl. So that's basically the short version of what's happening with Ayesha and Anthony. He does have other children, again, with other women. One of the child, I believe that he is active in their life, but the other children, it's like he don't want nothing to do with them, right? I actually kind of tried to give him some grace at first because I don't know anything about Anthony Edwards because there is an age gap. Ayesha is pushing 40. He's only, I think Aisha's like 37, 38. He's like 23. And I was like, girl, okay, Aisha, girl, you knew what you was doing, right? Girl, you put that old vintage cat on that new girl, put that wet, girl, turned that little boy out, baby, had a baby, and about to get a child support check. And the people were like, Rodney, he already got like 3 kids. And I was like, huh? So I Googled it. And I was like, oh, this is not his first time at the rodeo. See, I'm assuming he's still a little wet behind the ears. I'm assuming that girl, he really, like, he just didn't know no better, right? 23 is still a grown, but, I could still understand how you could get got by a 37, 38-year-old, But being when I found out that, again, he has multiple kids and multiple baby mamas, child, you're just irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? This is not your first time. At the very least, at 23, I'm going to go ahead and say it. At 23, you know that if you stick your raw penis inside of someone's raw vagina and you release, there's a possibility that that person may end up pregnant. And especially now with this being your third or fourth child. So there's no excuse, right? I said that I thought Ayesha, it could come across as trifling because it's like, girl, and I have to, I don't want to make any of you mad. I was like, okay, well, he said he didn't want the child, but it does not take away from the fact that the child is here. Someone posed a good question in the comment section. And I had to sit back and think about, I forgot who you were, but I remember somebody asking, well, what's the difference between what Anthony Edwards is doing, which is basically having a baby and saying, I don't want the baby, and I'm going to sign off all parental rights to you, in comparison to somebody who has a baby and says, I don't want the baby, I'm going to put the baby up for adoption. I thought that was a good comment. Because when I thought about it, I was like, is there a difference? Is there a difference what Anthony Edwards is doing with his situations in comparison to someone who says, I don't want the baby and I want to put the baby up for adoption? The difference I feel, after I thought about it, the difference I feel is that Anthony is going around here sticking his raw penises and his penis inside of women, having babies, and then just saying, I don't want the baby. Like, I think I think it's one thing for you to get pregnant, have a baby, and either you as a woman or you as a couple decide we're going to put this baby for adoption, right? But for you to continue, I think at some point, if a couple was to continue to have, or a woman or a couple continue to get pregnant and have babies and put them in the system, I think at some point people will say, "Girl, what are y'all doing?" So I think that might be like the difference. Like, Anthony, you're going around here continuing to have kids, and then your whole, I guess, the way to fix a problem is just to say, well, girl, I don't want the kid. Here goes some child support check. Here goes some child support money, but y'all not gonna file in California or New York. You're gonna file in Georgia, right? And I'm just gonna make up a number I don't know. So instead of you getting $70,000 a month in child support, girl, you're gonna get this 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 here in Georgia, and I'm gonna sign these rights over, and then you can go on by your life. And then he's going to go have sex with another woman, more than likely, get her pregnant, and he's going to do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? But I thought that was a good comment. So Ayesha left a comment in the comment section. Because once this was reported on the Neighborhood Talk, I just felt like there was a different energy. Now, I'm not saying that the people in the comment section were the same people that left comments under Ayesha's post, or when the Neighborhood Talk reported on Ayesha and Anthony, but I felt like it's like a shift in the way that people feel. So Ayesha on the Neighborhood Talk, she writes, the way Black people's tone and outlook changed, even in the comments section, when the situation is white, needs to be studied. Y'all fully support this and wouldn't say a word. But if it was a Black woman, all she wanted was a check, and she has no morals. And the baby fatherless, crabs in a barrel. It's sick how Black people operate. I'm sorry, y'all. I am 1,000,000% on Team Ayesha on this one. Because for me, there is no different. You have Elon Musk, who's 53, who is on his 13th child, I believe, fourth baby mama, who went and got this girl pregnant, 26 years old, and then he tells her, I want you to be quiet about this child, and I'll give you $15 million plus $100,000 a month. And people in the comment section are like, oh, yes, girl. Girl, I would have took that money. I would have took that money, girl. I would have took that money and ran. I would have took that money and changed my identity. Girl, you couldn't have told me nothing twice. But then when Ayesha has a relationship with Anthony, Ayesha's 37 and Anthony is 23, and this is his fourth baby mama and fourth child. Anthony says he doesn't want the child. Ayesha decides to have the child, put his ass on child support, and they say that Ayesha is wrong. And you're bringing in, now they start the narrative about, oh, you a single mom and all that shit. Well, girl, she was gonna be a single mama anyway, even if the nigga was in the picture. Sorry. I don't really see what the difference is in either one of these scenarios. How is it that Ayesha is using Anthony for a check, but Whitefish on the other side of town, who is on her, I think, what's it, the 13th or 14th child, 13th child, I believe, 13th or 14th, I can't remember. Child, girl, this Sloan calling me. Hold, that's my niece. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying, that was my niece Sloan and Tatum and Bailey. They were calling me. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't really see a difference. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you, this is how my brain is processing this. You have Elon Musk, who really doesn't want to be a father, he just wants kids. He wants to help populate the world with white children. That's basically what it is. They see an increase of Black and people of color, and they say we're going to be taking over the world by 20 something. And here come Elon Musk wanting to basically do his part by creating more white humans. I just find it strange that it's people are screaming pretty much get money, bitch, to the white girl. Like, no one's going to convince, I'm sorry, no one is going to convince me that this 26-year-old woman, slept with 53-year-old Elon Musk. Girl, y'all, it would be different if Elon Musk was a fine ass white man. You know what I'm saying? If he was walking around looking like Brad Pitt. You're not going to convince me that this white woman, 26 years old, slept with this rich, filthy, not even rich, wealthy, beyond wealthy white man, and got pregnant, has his 14th child, fourth baby mama, and she did it because she was just in love. If Ayesha slept with Anthony for a check, then ain't nobody gonna convince me that white bitch ain't sleep with Elon for a check. The temperature in the comment section is very weird. If y'all gonna drag Ayesha, y'all need to drag Whitefish too. You see what I'm saying? If Ayesha is bringing in the world a fatherless child, or she's gonna be a single mama, then girl, what y'all think Ashley? What's the hell her name? Ashley St. Clair is doing. What's the hell her name? Ashley. Ashley St. I was about to call her for Karen. Whatever, girl, same thing. Girl, Ashley St. Clair. What you think she doing? As trifling as it may sound, and it's something that you probably shouldn't say out loud, and I'm gonna say something real gutter tonight. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna take it back. No, I'm gonna say it, I ain't gonna take it back. If I was a woman and I wanted to have a child, and the access that I have to men are Elon Musk and whomever, and I get pregnant by the wealthiest man in the world, bitch, I'm having that baby. And that's just what it is. Especially if I want to have children. It's one thing if I don't want to have children, right? But if I want to have a child and I just happen to get pregnant by the richest man in the world, oh, baby, we having a baby. Okay? Yes. Yes. Women get pregnant every day and have babies by broke niggas every day. So why would y'all expect Ayesha to get pregnant by Anthony Edwards, who signed what, a $250 million basketball contract? That's not even counting as endorsements. Hello? But we drag Ayesha for doing what the white girl's been doing. Ayesha would be stupid to have a baby by a broke nigga. She would be an idiot. Especially when she got access to rich ones. Sorry. All I'm saying is have the same smoke that people have for Ayesha, have it for Ashley St. Clair. Because Ashley doing the same thing Ayesha doing. Elon pretty much doing the same thing. He's just having kids just to have kids. It's not like he's having kids because he wants to have a family with these women. I'm going to have these kids and then I want you to be quiet. And I'm going to cut you a check. I'm going to cut you about 15 million. No, you can add about 30 more, 40 more, 50 more. You got it. Okay.
Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Then leave. Bitch, then leave.
Elon doesn't want these children. He just wants faces that look like him, right? And his baby mamas to roam this country or this world. So you have this one white man who doesn't want these kids, but he wants to have the kids just to feel like he's doing his part by, again, putting more white bodies in the world. Then you have the white woman who's laying down having these kids also benefiting from it because, girl, I can get 15, 20, 30 million dollars to shut my mouth, right? And then also get an extra 6 figures a month. It doesn't sound like anybody. It doesn't sound like, I don't know how you can go up for Elon and what he's doing, right? Because Elon is not a father. He's not a participant in these 14 kids' lives. Okay? He has one goal in mind. And you can Google this information I'm saying. He has one goal in mind. And that's to populate the earth with more white people. That's it. So it's not like he wants these children. These women are raising these kids. They're bringing these kids into the world knowing we might let the first, second, third, fourth kid, first woman. I don't know what order, but I don't know if he was bouncing around from woman to woman. They one get pregnant, the next get pregnant. If he had 3, 4, then 3, 4, then 3, 4. I don't know the order of how he did it. But at some point, I just don't see the difference. I don't, and I feel like the people who are talking about Ayesha, if she is using Anthony for a check, then what is white girl across the town using Elon for? Being that this is his 4th chain child and she's a 4th baby mama. You think you think she's had a baby by the richest man in the world, a 26-year-old having a baby by a nigga like Elon Musk because she's just in love with him? But people will praise her, right? and say that if they were in her shoes, I'm taking that 15 million. Everybody in each scenario is getting a check at the end of the day based off of the fact that they had a baby with a rich nigga. I really don't understand the difference. I don't. Girl, Ayesha getting hers on the front end, white girl getting hers on the back end. I'm gonna take you to court. Elon said, I'll just give you 15 million plus $100,000 a month. Just be quiet and don't say nothing about the baby. And people are like, ooh, baby, I would have took that money, baby. I would have took that money, baby. So you use your baby, you will use your baby for a child support check too. It just would have been one lump sum. The same thing that people are saying that Anthony Edwards is trying to do, give her one lump sum. But the people are going to dog Ayesha out, but praise the white girl. You got Ayesha, who's 37, who had a baby with Anthony Edwards, who's on his fourth child, right? You have Elon Musk, who's 53, who has his 14th child with a 26-year-old. We praise the white girl, but then we tear down Ayesha. I don't know, how is it a difference? I don't really see a difference. The approach is different, but the outcome is the same. Okay? And I don't even want, and I don't even think the approach is different, if we're gonna be honest. I think Ayesha knew what she was doing, and I think that the white girl knew what she was doing. I think Elon Musk know what he doing, and Anthony Edwards know what he doing. He just don't care. I really don't see a big difference in either scenario. It literally almost sounds the same. Kids being brought into a situation, you already have examples before you to know how this is going to turn out. You don't care because the goal is to basically just get money, bitch. Right? Get that bread, get that head, then leave.
Take all these niggas' money, what we finna do, then leave. Then leave.
Y'all explain to me. I know I was rambling a lot. But somebody gonna have to explain to me, how is this different? Why is Ayesha? And I have noticed, I don't want to make this a black and white thing, but I'm gonna make it a black and white thing. I have noticed when it comes to the black girlies, right? They get it how they live. Like I always say, girl, everybody not gonna grow up to be Michelle Obama. Everybody not gonna grow up to be, Oprah or Beyonce. Some of the girls gonna get it how they live. And it's just it is what it is. Some of the girls gonna be just like Drea. Some of the girls gonna be like Ayesha. Some of the girls gonna be like Michelle Obama. But everybody not gonna be the same. Some of the boys gonna be like Barack Obama. A couple. Girl, hold on. Some of the boys gonna be like Dr. Eugene. Some of the boys gonna be like Anthony Edwards. Some of the boys gonna be like Elon Musk. Right? But I do feel like there's a difference when I see how people will dog out the Ayesha Howards of the world, but then you praise girl Karen St. Clair. Oh, girl, she got the money, baby. Girl, 26-year-old baby, she knew what she was doing. She had that baby. When she had the 14th baby by Elon Musk. Then she want to run down to the internet because more than likely she wanted more than $15 million. I mean, girl, quiet as it kept. You can't be the richest man in the world and just offer me 15 million, girl. You can offer me you can add a zero on to the end of that, and then I disappear, and I won't say shit. You can add a zero to the end of that. $15 million ain't no money. Not for his pocket. That's what I'm saying. Listen to me. $15 million is a lot of money because I'm gonna take 15 million. Okay, I'm gonna take 150,000. Okay, but I'm saying for the richest man in the world, I think ain't Elon Musk the richest man in the world. That 15 million ain't no money. It's really not. Girl, you can add you can add about 40 more million to that. That's what you can do. Girl, you got it. Okay. Oh nigga, you got it. Okay. But y'all just let me know what y'all think. I don't think it's a difference. I really honestly don't. I don't think there's a difference. I don't think there's a difference in these scenarios with the white girl and Elon Musk and with Ayesha Howard and Anthony Edwards. I don't. It sounds like a group of irresponsible people. Anthony just going around her raw dogging bitches, having babies, and then just releasing all parental rights, right? And I'm just gonna cut you a check. Then you have Elon, who's a white man who wants to repopulate the earth with more white people, or populate the earth with more white people, right? And girl, I really don't want nothing to do with these kids. I just want some white bodies. And then I'm gonna give you some money just to be quiet. Just shut up, girl. Just have a baby, shut up, and then, girl, you can go about your business. It don't sound like nobody really want the kids, if we're gonna be honest. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.